There's literally so much drama in the world. We could sit here and talk about it for days. But today I really wanted to kind of switch gears a little bit and talk about the good. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I really hope that you will stick around and join in on today's conversation. We are constantly talking about drama over here. There's literally plenty of things going on a day-to-day basis to talk about, but I really just wanted to switch gears and talk about the good, because there is a lot of good things out there too. And unfortunately, all these positive stories just don't get the coverage they deserve. So I wanted to switch things up a little bit and start a new segment called Positive Tea. To kick everything off, we are going to be talking about Miss Christina Milian. You guys, if you don't know, she is a fabulous singer who's been in the spotlight for a while. I absolutely love her music and she is gorgeous, you guys. She just announced on December 11th over on her Instagram that she is going to be bringing in the new year with baby number 3, a beautiful bundle of joy for 2021. And you guys, these pregnancy pictures are just too sweet. The first one here, as you guys can see, is her and her man on the beach. You can see their lovely little silhouettes, and y'all, she is just so gorgeous all the time, pregnant, non-pregnant. She just looks amazing. The second photo here is of her and her son Isaiah, which she brought into this world on January 20th of this year, 2020. Seeing her with her kids, she seems to be such an amazing mama, and I could not be any happier for her. Congratulations, Christina. Now, the second feel-good story, you guys, is so precious. This one is about a mail carrier who left a very special delivery for a single mom who was battling COVID-19. This mama's name is Lizette Lejeune, and I hope I am saying that right. Unable to leave her home, Lejeune said she had relied on her family members, some of whom lived as far as 45 minutes away, to deliver medical supplies and food at her doorstep. When Lejeune opened the surprise delivery, she discovered a note from her mail carrier, you guys. A woman she said she had only waved to a few times before they spoke on the morning Lejeune found out she had COVID-19. Now, that morning, Lejeune found out she had warned her mail carrier against putting her mail in the mailbox because they would both be touching it, and Lejeune did not want to risk infecting her. I think that's incredible that this mama really did think of everyone involved. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't isolate like they should. So I really want to give her kudos for that, for just thinking of everybody. And I think that's incredible on its own, just to see that there are people out there that still do things like this. You don't have to know someone or know them well to care, and just these little simple acts of kindness, it really does make a world of difference. All the negativity and all of the stuff going on in the world, like this just really brought a smile to my face. This was Lejeune's statement to Good Morning America. She said, "What made me emotional was just the thought of her getting the bag ready in the morning before starting her work or the night before. Just her having us in her mind with her daily routine." Now, she did post this showing her gratitude to her mail lady about a week ago. And you guys, this is just the sweetest story. I think these kinds of stories are just so important. Now, the mail lady did not want to do an interview. She did not want any type of publicity from this other than just giving her first name, but she did give this really sweet statement. She said, "I was just making a small gesture of kindness. The customer expressed concerns about my well-being with contacting the same mailbox as hers while she was sick. After a few days, I left a get well gift at her doorstep because I appreciated her concern. I didn't expect it to get so big, but I would have done the same for anybody." You guys, we need more Marys in this world. That is just the truth. This is such a sweet and heartfelt story. Moving on to our third story of the day, you guys. This one is about a preschooler teacher who drove an Uber for a year so that she could make sure her students had Christmas presents. Now, most of the students enrolled at Lyndhurst Baptist Church Preschool in Indianapolis are children of parents who have worked as essential workers during the coronavirus pandemic, and nearly all are from families that fall at or below the poverty line. Dixon told Good Morning America, a lot of the parents were telling me that they can't buy their kids anything for Christmas. I know how that feels, and I never want a child to ever feel that things you dream about never ever come true, or that things you pray about never come true, or that the world isn't fair because of their living situation. I want them to feel that somebody did this for me, and I didn't ask them to do it for me, but they did it anyways. Now, Dixon has been a teacher for the past 25 years. She had just started this Uber driving job this past year so that she could get presents for her students. Dixon herself has actually lost 3 of her own family members due to COVID-19. She said that the enrollment this year for school dropped in half due to the pandemic as students' parents lost their jobs. You guys, this part right here is what really got me. When Dixon earned her very first $100 from driving, she headed to Target right as soon as she got her check to buy not only toys and games for her students, but for their siblings as well. Even with the odds stacked against her, Dixon said as of last week, she was able to raise over $2,500 this year to spend on her students. Dixon also gave $50 bonuses to her staff of 12 teachers. Dixon said the teachers wanted all of the money to go to the students, but she wanted to recognize them for being with her throughout it all this year. Uber told Good Morning America Monday it planned to match the money Dixon has earned to date and donate it to help the students as well, which is absolutely incredible. Uber spokeswoman Lexi Levain Mitchell told Good Morning America, "We're humbled by Renee's kindness and we're delighted to help her efforts go twice as far for her community. With this gift, we're wishing Renee and her students a safe and joyful holiday season." Don't feel like teachers get the recognition they deserve, and this was just too good not to share, you guys. Now, this last story I want to share with you guys today is very emotional, but it is so sweet. It actually involves a Starbucks barista and a little boy fighting leukemia. Debbie Harr pulled up to a Starbucks drive-thru in Lake Eleanor, California last month. It was a very difficult day for her. Her 9-year-old son, Cole, was in the back seat and they were on their way to his chemotherapy treatment. As Har reached out her car window to take her iced peppermint mocha and Cole's apple juice, a Starbucks barista unexpectedly struck up a casual conversation. Knowing her son could use a pick-me-up, Har took a small gamble. She rolled down the back seat window of her car and asked the barista for a favor. "Could you please tell my son he's going to kick cancer's butt today?" The barista turned to the little boy and said, "You can do this. We are all rooting for you. We are all behind you. You are strong and you're going to do great." The parting line of Aldrich's unplanned pep talk was, "You got this, buddy." Aldrich's spur-of-the-moment motivational speech cheered this little boy up so much. It was like night and day, his mother said. So much so, she said, that Cole wanted to visit his new supporter before and after every single chemo treatment. The Hars started going to the Starbucks on the way to the Children's Hospital of Orange County, hoping to see this barista for a pep talk. Aldrich decided that he wanted to be a force of not only positivity for Cole, but he wanted to be his cheerleader. His mother said that this whole journey had been an extreme nightmare, and because of Cole's illness, he was not able to participate in school. He didn't really get to hang out with friends outside of treatment, and he was very much isolated, especially with the pandemic and everything. This little pep talk from the Starbucks barista really made such a difference in Cole's life. Now, Aldrich, who is the Starbucks barista, is actually gay, and he said he struggled with depression during his childhood. Challenges in his own life had enabled him to better relate to Cole, and it made it a lot easier for Cole to talk to him because he felt like he could really understand. Despite Cole's diagnosis and difficult path forward, he remains extremely optimistic. He has a great group of people that are cheering him on. They call them the Cole Crew, and it's mostly family, friends, and just people that they've met along the way on this journey. Aldrich's extended family and the Hars have really gotten to know each other well too over FaceTime. When Aldrich's father, Eddie Aldrich Sr., heard Cole needed blood, he promptly booked an appointment to donate his own, you guys. The entire Aldrich family is now actively invested in Cole's health and journey. Cole's mother says she is absolutely blown away by the support support, which started from a very spontaneous but profoundly significant gesture from a Starbucks barista, you guys, a total stranger who rapidly became a very dear friend. I would highly recommend you guys go check out their Instagram account. I will link it down below so you can go see it for yourself. I just love following these stories here. The state of the world that we're in right now and everything that has happened this year, it's so important to talk about the good things. You guys, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of these stories? Which one is your favorite? If you have any feel-good stories of your own, please share those in the comments down below. Let's bring a smile to people's faces, you guys. Happy holidays. I love you. Thank you so much for stopping by. And until the next time,